friends, and welcome back. I have had several requests to show you how I make my yogurt in the Instant Pot. It is so simple. It's 3 ingredients. You dump them in and you press the button. But I am going to make a batch this morning, so I will show you exactly what I do. And I apologize in advance for the lighting. It's very bright and glary here, and I've tried to cover the windows and turn lights off and on, and nothing seems to be helping. So I apologize in advance for the poor lighting. So let's get started on the fat-free Greek yogurt in the Instant Pot. Okay, so the first thing we do, we need Fairlife milk, ultra filtered, ultra pasteurized milk. You can't use just regular milk with the cold start method. So we are just going to pour 1 fat-free Fairlife into the Instant Pot. And then I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of vanilla. Now, if I was going to use this for savory dishes and cooking, I would not add the vanilla, but I use commercial yogurt to cook with, and we use the homemade to eat, as a snack and breakfast and stuff. And then we need, I use a heaping tablespoon, probably almost like 2 tablespoons of the non-fat Greek yogurt. Honestly, I don't measure it. I just kind of scoop. Just scoop some in. And then I take my whisk and just give it a really, really, really good stir until it's nice and frothy and everything is mixed together well. Put the lid on. Now, if you have a glass lid, you can certainly use a glass lid, because when you do yogurt, it is not under pressure. But I don't have a glass lid, so I just put my regular lid on. You don't even have to turn it to ceiling because, like I said, it's not under pressure. I hit the yogurt button, and that is it. And then we wait for 8 hours. Yes, I incubate for 8 hours. The longer you incubate, the more tartness it has. Some people do it 10 or 12, but I don't like it tart. So 8 is the minimum, and I do 8. Now in 8 hours, I will come back and we will strain it, and that's it. I'll show you that when it happens. Okay, 8 hours later, and the yogurt is done. So I'm just going to take the lid off and show you. This is what it looks like. That's the whey that is on top. And now what I'm going to do is I am going to take a mesh sieve that I have lined with coffee filters and placed over a bowl. I'm going to pour the yogurt into it, and I'm going to let it drain for a while in the fridge. And this part is totally subjective. Depending on how thick or how thin you want your yogurt is how long you strain it. Sometimes I forget I'm straining it, but then I just add the whey back in, and it, can fluff it up a little bit more. Like, I've actually forgotten about it overnight, and it's gotten to the consistency of cream cheese. So I just put the whey back in, mix it up real good, and we're back to yogurt again. The consistency that we like. So I will show you what this looks like when it is in there and draining. Okay, so there you have it. About 2 cups of whey drained out of there. Now, I just throw this away. I know some people like to put it in their smoothies. Some people save it and use it to start their next batch of yogurt. I've never tried that, so I don't really know if it works. What you can do is take a couple tablespoons of your yogurt and freeze it and use that to start your next batch. I've never tried that either because I always have a tub of commercial yogurt here because, like I said, that's what I use to bake with. So I'm just going to put the whey aside and then dump this into my bowl. My husband eats this more than I do. He checked it and said it was good consistency, so we'll go with what he says. Comes off of there nice and clean. Check the consistency and it's good. And then I usually just put some in our single serve containers. He has 2 more days of work this week, so I will get 2 of them ready, because he does take this pretty much every day. And this is 0 points because it is plain fat-free Greek yogurt. And then I put the rest in a container. I marked the lid with today's date. This lasts up to 2 weeks in the refrigerator. I mean, we don't last that long. It definitely gets eaten usually within a week to 9 days for us. But there you have it. Your very own homemade Greek yogurt. That's it, guys. It is that easy. It just takes 8 hours. So I did mine during the day today, but you can definitely do it overnight. Whenever you have the time, just push the button and let it go. That's it. I'm out of here. I realize how incredibly bad I look because it's the end of the night and I'm not camera ready, but you've seen me at my worst, so it's all good. Thanks for coming along while we made a pot of yogurt, and I will see you on Wednesday for What I Eat Wednesdays, a full day of eating on WW Freestyle. Have a great night.